Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren Carney. I am the owner of Blooming Tree Preschool in Belton, Texas. I am a licensed in-home daycare. I keep kids ages 18 months and up. I also work as a freelance interpreter for the deaf. I do have a degree in American Sign Language and interpreter training. I also have a background in early childhood education and classes with that. If you're interested in learning about peaceful parenting, anything crunchy, breastfeeding, cloth diapering, anything to do with kiddos or American Sign Language, or maybe just some mom hacks or life hacks that I post now and then, don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so that you can see all the newest videos that we post. So today, I'm going to be showing you guys how I lesson plan every month. So stick around and enjoy the video. Hey guys, so I use the Mother Goose Time curriculum as my base. I do typically add in my own things and create my own curriculum as a whole, but that is my base curriculum that I use. I also am a huge fan of Erin Condren. I know it's expensive, you guys, but when you are a in-home daycare provider and you're home all day with children and you never get out, you get to have some of your little perks. I deserve my beautiful calendar. I will do a separate video later to show you guys my calendar and how I set up my lesson plans. But for today, the goal of this short clip is to show you how I organize my curriculum once it comes in. I have to give you guys a disclaimer first. So Christmas, well, today is a Monday, the first Monday after Christmas. I think it's the 30th, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so if you will notice in my background, everything is put up. I close for Christmas week every year to give myself family time. So what I did was when I closed up, I cleaned and sanitized all of the toys. See, and then I stacked my shelves together like this so that my toddler couldn't get to anything once it was clean and sanitized. All of the food or anything that's material got put in the wash machine and it's up there drying. And then the same with my play kitchen. Everything got shoved and pushed away to where the toys were not accessible. All my play silks, which are right here, were washed and they were set out to dry. And then, yeah, so everything is pushed aside for Christmas. So it is kind of messy looking. Also, my toddler decided this morning that I could not go to the bathroom by myself, got mad and knocked over all the big blocks. So it's a mess. We have also had an interesting year. So I closed on Friday for Christmas week. And Friday night, my toddler came home from daycare. He does attend a different place than mine. And he started running a fever. He went up Saturday to up to 107 degrees. So we went to the emergency room. It was a big mess. Sunday, he tested positive for flu A. Let's fast forward. Tuesday, my husband started getting sick and running fever. Went to the hospital, tested positive for flu A, got pneumonia. And then let's fast forward to the day after Christmas. My husband went back because he was having a hard time breathing and he was admitted into the hospital, which he is my backup care when my son is sick. So now I don't have backup care for my kiddo, but I'm closed for Christmas week, and this is still Christmas week. So I'm at home with two sick boys. I sent my oldest child to my mom's house for Christmas so that he would not get sick while I took care of the two other boys. It was a lot, very overwhelming. Anyways, and then my husband got put in the hospital. Today is day 4 that he has been in the hospital. Today is Monday. I was supposed to be open today. But because my husband's in the hospital and my toddler is still going on 8 days of running fever, he's been to the doctor, he's been up to the hospital, he's had fluids. But my toddler's on 8 days of running fever, so he can't go to daycare. I don't have backup. My son cannot go to my mother's house because I have an 91-year-old grandfather there who I do not want to expose to the flu. So I had to close today, unfortunately. I got very lucky. My family's were understanding when I let them know that my husband is in the hospital and my son has the flu. I I was closed this Wednesday anyways for New Year's, and so right now the goal is to bring kids back in Thursday or Friday, and they will just come free of tuition for Thursday and Friday. I'm giving them those days because they're awesome. Yeah, so my house is a mess right now. I've recently added new furniture because I am bringing in younger kids starting at 18 months old. And as soon as I get all of this set up in the next day or two, reset up, now that everything's been cleaned and sanitized, I will make another video for you guys. But let's continue with this video. All right, so your box comes with different packets. You get a teacher packet that has, it's called Teacher Tools, that has all of these in them. So each week has its own lesson plan, has its own book. And then each day has its very own bag. But of course, some bags have bulkier items like this. So here's what I like to do. There's 20 lessons each month. So I will put each lesson in a folder. So this one is lesson 1. I put them in here and then I go back and cut out things that need to be cut out. So name tags, I've got to make those. Arts and crafts. This is the lessons for the week. Day 2. And then all of the bulkier items I stick in this bag, in this one separate. So far we've had eggs, arts and crafts and materials, tangigrams, whoops. This is actually in the teacher tool bag, tangigrams. These are our loose letter parts. We get a new set every month and I just keep piling them up in case pieces get ripped or I need new ones. Arts and crafts. This is right here is for a kangaroo pouch. That's going to be super cute. You kind of get the gist. So I open all of these up, I stick them in here, and I sort them out 1 through 20. Now I do keep, every month you get so many numbers and so many letters. I keep all of them because we use them continually. You don't just learn 1 through 2, 1, 2, 3. That's not how it works. Your kids are constantly learning new numbers. So I keep those available and we use those throughout. Same with our letters. All of our letters that we use, we pull them out, we review them. I had 2 extra tabs, and so I made one that said extra art that I never use. I need to relabel it and figure out a better thing for it. And then one that says used, which I need to label as music because that's what I've been doing in here is the CDs for each month. There's actually stuff in here. I did not realize that. I need to put that stuff back in the box where it goes. All right. Okay, so I'm going to finish putting all of this in here. I'm going to start cutting out my things. I also have a box over here of things that I'm going to laminate for the month. Once I get all of that done, I will come back, show you guys how I do it in my calendar, how I set up my activities for my parents, and yeah, a little bit more about our curriculum. Now that I have all my curriculum and their days, what I do is I go through and sort. So like I said, there's a lot of bulk items that stay in this basket that I can grab as I need. But now I go through and I pick out and sort as I need. I decide what needs to be laminated and what needs to be cut to get ready. So let me go grab my paper clips and I'll show you exactly how that's done. So now it's time for me to go through and cut. One of the first things I do is I take this paper. So I have each day, I get to send home a little sheet of paper that explains what their child did that day for arts and crafts or creativity. Now, I do like that Mother Goose Time has 2 different types of crafts, kind of 3, which I'll explain. So, the first type of craft is a make and play. That's where your child makes an item that they get to use that goes with the lesson for the day. We have made pig snouts in the past when we did farm animals, and then once they dried, we used our pig snouts to root around in the mud to find different foods, just like a pig would in the dirt. Teaches them different vocabulary. It lets them enjoy, be imaginative, be in those animals. So for the first week, we are doing a make and play on a birthday hat, and it kind of tells the parents a little bit about it. I know it's backwards for you guys, I'm sorry. And a cat mask. How cool is that? The second type of arts and crafts you're going to find in this curriculum is called invitation. And let me see, invitation to create. So I'm going to kind of show you what that looks like. So in my curriculum, you can see right here, it says Creative Corner Eggs. See how they set it up? And what you do is, let's see, what lesson is that? And I'll show you the picture too. These are really good pictures. They're beautiful. I love the way they make them, but they go with the lesson. And so the kids will see this as their inspirational photo. And then there's just regular, there's different craft paper, different paint colors that you put out for them. We talk about eggs, and I love these. These give me information that most of the time I didn't even know that the kids find fascinating. And I put out different watercolors. Oh, look, here they are. There's big eggs. So I will punch these out, big giant eggs for the kids with their thing. And it looks like we are going to put out white colors, which of course is the wax. So when they're doing watercolor, it will leave that line. And then watercolors and paintbrushes, brushes, nature items, and they get to create whatever they want. This isn't a time where you say, hey, we're going to do this, take your color on the egg. What I like to do is we talk about it during our community time. I show them the supplies. We talk about the picture. I put it out and they take turns doing whatever they want. They can paint the egg, they can color the egg, they can glue sticks to the eggs. Invitations to create, we always include nature items. So I love those. And then, like I said, kind of the third thing, each week they have your letter of the month, which looks like this. I pulled one so I could show you guys. There are sheets like this, and there are different things you do. So this one is the letter S, and this time we are going to use our spy glasses. Okay, we're going to use watercolor and color everything that starts with an S or makes that sound. And I kind of count this as a craft. I kind of don't, because you do different things with this every time. Sometimes you put items on the letters. Sometimes you color them. Sometimes you paint them. We've done stickers on them. It depends. So what I like to do on this day is I just put out open art supplies and let the kids do whatever they want with it. And then this, of course, is done in a small group setting so we can talk about the different letters and sounds. So those are your 3 different types of crafts. So I'm going to get cutting and sorting. I'll be back with you guys in a little bit to show you some more of this amazing curriculum. So every month our curriculum comes with a newsletter, and not just one newsletter for each child. This is a basis of what your child will be learning that day. And one of my favorite parts, if you look on the back, it shows recommended reads. So did my mother do that? Animal daddies and baby daddies. Hey, animal feathers and their babies. There's just some cute book suggestions so that they can continue doing the same stuff at home and have some of the conversations continue over at home that they've been learning at school. There's also family activities and little songs on there. At the top on the back is our chart so parents can see what your kids will be learning that day. And then information, literacy around the world, some different items. I love, love, love that we get newsletters. Now, I will say there are other things I send home besides the newsletters. My program is EHCC certified. That is Eco Healthy Child Care certified. I am the only one in Central Texas that is EHCC certified. None of our big centers are. None of our other daycares in the area are. To get to the next one, you have to drive over an hour on the opposite side of Austin to find one that's certified. So I also send home information about that program to my parents because I'm very proud that we are certified and that we keep that going, that we offer a safe and healthy place for our kiddos. All right, so now this right here, I actually have a couple of these. This one I always keep, sorry, my shoe's falling off. I always keep numbers 1 through 5 in, but these are called concept cubes. You will get one with your curriculum, and there's different, there's a clear sleeve here, and that just comes in and out. And there are different items that I keep. So this is my generalized one. When you first get your curriculum, you get numbers 1 through 20. There's a spot for letters. There's movement cards, shapes, just different generic things that I like to keep for my concept cube that we use randomly. And then you also use your concept cube at least 2 to 3 times a week for different activities. And so my next step, now that I've got the arts and crafts stuff picked out, is to go through my file each day, find out what needs to be cut, including our concept cube cards. Let's see, lesson 1 does not have any concept cubes. Dun, 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 dun. I'll show you when I find one. So lesson 2. I need to punch out the eggs for lesson 2. No concept cubes. This is interesting. I usually have a bunch of them. Actually, I have not opened my core concept bag yet. I'm pretty sure they're in here. So each month you will get a core concept bag that has different items in it that you use throughout the month for your curriculum. Like I said, you get loose letter parts every month. I just keep them. And I just keep one set open as needed. Aha. So this month, the shape focus is an oval. I got to show you these shape bags. They're so cute. They give you one for every month. I have just been saving these. I am starting to accept toddlers next week. And so I'm getting all the shape bags together and I will be using these with the toddlers. All my preschoolers know their shapes. So we're going to find a fun way to use these other than what the curriculum suggests. Okay. Here we go. Tangigrams, which I already have some open, so I will just put these to the side as extras. Our numbers and stuff that I really don't use this stuff. I just put it back here as extras. Here we go. Concept cube cards. So I will cut these out. I will cut all these out and I will put them in the appropriate folder so that I have those ready for when I need them. Our numbers for this month are 10, 9, and 10. So I will cut those out and those will go in my laminating bin. We're going to do the letter C. And again, I will cut these out and laminate them. C, R, S. So I have, well, if I don't have a video, I don't think I do on my, what I believe or what research shows is the best way to teach the alphabet. I will do a video on it, hopefully the next couple months, and explain how I use these. I don't use them as the curriculum says, and I don't just do these letters each month. And I'll explain more about that later. You get calendar pieces every month. I do not do a calendar, and I will link the video below for the reasons why I do not do a calendar and why you shouldn't either. So there's my extras for that month, would be the calendar. And then our big theme picture for each month, which will be laminated. This is used at least twice a week for different activities. All right. Now, time to cut out some concept cube cards, and I will be right back. All right, guys, so that's it for this video. Bulk. Most of the things are cut out and ready to go. The only thing left for this part is to punch out all the arts and craft things. And then I have my bucket of items that need to be laminated. Once they're laminated, they will be put into the curriculum where it belongs. So thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. But while my toddler is with my mother, my oldest is gone, I need to go take some time to go up to the hospital and visit my husband. Stick around. On my next video, I will show you guys, I will show you guys how I use my planner and how I finish out my curriculum. Because like I said, Mother Goose Time is the base that I use. It's an amazing curriculum. If you haven't tried it, go ahead and go over there and check out their website. I'm not an affiliate. I pay full price for it, so this is just me telling you that I love the curriculum we use. Since I'm going to be accepting younger toddlers now, they also have a new toddler curriculum that I'm super excited about. I would like to try it, but it's very expensive to buy the preschool and the toddler curriculum as an in-home person. But if I'm able to pull that off and order it, then I'll do a review on it as well. But yeah, all right. Thanks, guys. Everybody have a great week. I will be posting more videos pretty soon. Comment below. I'd love to know where you're at, if you run an in-home daycare, what your hobbies are, and kind of get to know some of the audience and what you guys want to see. Have a great week.